Veterans Day is November 11, and on behalf of TalkItUpTV, we would like to show our support for the troops by sharing a story about a family that has 3 boys that have fought or are currently fighting in the Middle East, and the one that they lost in 2009.
Putting all of our political beliefs aside about the involvement in the wars America has fought in or is currently involved in, we can all agree that our troops need our support. Aaron Aamot, born on April 12, 1987, in Bellingham, Washington. Aaron was one of 8 children born to Mark and Julie Aamot, who raised their children in Custer, Washington. After graduating high school in 2006, Aaron enlisted in the United States Army in hopes of helping aid his future career path in law enforcement.
Aaron was my daredevil. He loved to climb things. The more adventurous he could get, the better.
No, Aaron's just a typical all-American, happy-go-lucky kid.
He was only 4 years younger than me, and so we played together. We had a lot of fun.
And he loved his family. So one of the things he said was the reason why he joined the military was to protect his family.
It really didn't, it didn't all quite hit me though until the Thursday that we brought Aaron home, and everything. There was such an outpouring of support, of shared grief, I guess. When we were leaving the airport and all the way back, it was amazing.
There was just so many people. I didn't know there was that many people that cared.
You know, I was actually half afraid that some of the overpasses would fall in because there were so many people there.
It was overwhelming. To know that they cared even a little that helped a lot. Moving, that's really hard. Moving forward is so hard. There's been a lot of changes since we lost him, and so each one has been hard to handle because I want time to stop.
What has been the hardest thing since Aaron's passing?
Just knowing he wasn't coming home. Watching the other guys come home. Just missing him.
You know, it could have happened to anybody, and it's selfish to say, why us?
It takes a lot to go into the military. It's something that not everybody's cut out for. So I really am proud of them.
It's mostly important for us to take care of the guys that were with Aaron's company.
All those guys in Aaron's unit, they're all my sons.
Many of our nation's servicemen and women risk their lives for our freedom and should not be forgotten.
It's easy for them to be over there so far away and to think, oh, nobody cares that we're here doing this. And so I think that's one way. It's just getting a hold of them, even if you don't know them, especially with Christmas coming up. Send letters or care packages, to let the guys know, even if you don't know them, you can still let them know that you care.
It's important for us to show them our support with events like this.
I know what it's like to be deployed over a holiday, not to be with your family, and just to get something in the mail regardless of what it is.
I think ultimately what they want is to know that they're thought of. My husband would tell you the #1 thing to send is a care package. It's not about the presents inside. It's not about the food.
When you're deployed, you're away from your family, away from your loved ones. When you get a care package that was put together the fact that somebody's thinking about you, I mean, that means the world. It doesn't matter what's in the package. It's just the fact that the American people are thinking about you. That's all it needs, man. That's all it takes.
The biggest thing, everybody now has volunteered to do this, but they volunteered because their country asked it of them. But there's a lot of guys, especially the guys that do come back and they don't have the Purple Heart, but inside there's a lot of grief, a lot of pain that they've got to deal with. The biggest part is just letting them know that we care and that we're there for them.
The wars of America's past and present have claimed the lives of many servicemen and women like Aaron. We need to remember their services to our country and never forget what they've done.
Veterans Day is a time of remembrance, a time to reflect on the sacrifices that so many individuals have given for the betterment of our country. TalkItUpTV would like to remind you to thank a veteran.
We hope this is a day that brings us all together to honor the sacrifices of our nation's heroes.